When it comes to negative thinking, it can feel as if we are trapped fighting ourselves. I first felt attracted to ancient culture as a child. Later, I found myself embarking on a journey that lasted a lifetime. It took me around the globe, eventually landing full circle back into the wilderness. Survival tests you to the limit. Out here, your negative thoughts get magnified because no constant stream of distractions pulls you away from how you might feel. It can be particularly soul-crushing when something you rely on to live falls apart in your hands. These insights are part of a bigger picture I help my clients see. A volatile mind is something I have had since childhood. Never blame yourself for the negativity that flows through your mind. We all have the capacity to imagine anything, positive or negative. Relax and let go. It is not just you. Blame adds pressure, and that pressure creates a spiral downward, even if you are attempting to force your mind to change. When I cut the power supply to the thinking, it gave me space. This thought pause was handy when dragging water across rough terrain. My mind often jumped to rage. All that extra energy drained me when I hardly had enough to complete the task. Pausing and focusing on awareness instead of thoughts helped immeasurably. The human mind has infinite potential to distort or beautify anything. Sometimes that can happen spontaneously or by surprise. It is not a measure of your character nor a reason not to love yourself. The more your focus drifts into you as broken or lacking something others have, like a positive mind, the more you will feel that pain. Everyone feels all the cornucopia of mental phenomena. It is not just you. I noticed my mind often jumped from one extreme to another. The more I stayed with awareness instead of the roller coaster, the easier survival situations became. Often the simplest solution fixed everything, and neither excited positivity nor heavy negativity and frustration provided the clarity to see what I had to do. Awareness of awareness itself provided the clarity needed, even during intense stress. Like when the solar panels I mounted came off in my hand whilst up a ladder. Just because you feel or think never means you have to act or not act. Detach yourself from the outcome, pause your thoughts, and look for the solutions present in the problem. It is easy to get fixated on the future, though in reality, the future is a projection. It never turns out that way, is momentary and fades fast. The present moment is all we have. Remaining open to it makes actionable solutions obvious. I used to exhaust myself trying to force a future into reality. Living without money is very hard, particularly when doing so much daily physical labor. The exhaustion does not help solve the situation. By relaxing into being present, solutions I had not thought of before suddenly became visible. When it comes to difficult decisions, the pivotal point is choosing the greatest good, moment to moment. Just because someone else may have made a different choice does not mean you are limited. Life is a game of choice. The more we do what deep down we know is not a positive choice, that decision has a compounding effect. Luckily, the same applies when biting the bullet and choosing what we sense is right. Certain points in my life seemed wrought with disaster. When I looked, it always tied to how closely I chose to deviate from what I knew to be right. The heart never lies. Trust your gut. It may not always be comfortable. Relying on the essential goodness within myself while focusing on awareness enabled me to push through and escape abuse from other people who dedicated themselves to dominating me. Sometimes stepping into your potential looks like pausing your thoughts. Other times it can be telling a truth that is hard to say, or even taking time to do nothing. Measure success by momentum, not material gain. Without rest, continual momentum is impossible. The best path forward is not something someone else can tell you how to do. It comes from within yourself. Real teachers show you doorways. It is up to you to open and walk into the life you have always dreamt of living. Let truth and the will for inherent human kindness guide you. Sometimes it may not feel comfortable, but it does not mean acting weak or not standing up for yourself. Humanity, integrity, and innocence exist, even in the bleakest of situations. And it starts with you. Moment to moment, choose life. You can be free. You can be untamed.
Thanks for listening. For more, go to my website, untamedadvice.com.
For more free resources, updated and added to regularly, go to the free help button at the top of my website, untamedadvice.com, or the more help button if you are on a mobile device. Remember, you can get a free counseling session as well. Simply go to my website and click on the Get Your Free Session button, and I look forward to meeting you soon. If you enjoyed this video, you may consider visiting our store, where you can get expertly crafted content to support your wellness journey. If you can't afford the rising cost of therapy, I have created something significantly more affordable. It is a self-help resource at a fraction of the cost. To get a free self-help sample for stress, click on the self-help button at the top of my website, untamedadvice.com.